To education matters now. In Zamfara State, over 20,000 students in public schools across the state will not be taking part in this year's West Africa Senior Secondary School examination, and that's according to the West Africa Examination Council. The examination body stated that this development is due to the fact that the state government is owing exam fees for 2019, 2020 and 2021 worth over 1,600,000 naira and still could not pay fees for the year 2022. Theophilus Zarafai reports.
With less than 4 days to the full commencement of the West Africa Senior Secondary School examination for the year 2022, final year students of public schools in Zamfara are yet to know their fate. This is because the state government has not formally registered its candidates in the public schools. Zamfara is one of the northern states pays for the examination fees of students in its public schools. It hasn't this time around, and over 20,000 students across public schools in the state will not take part in this year's examination. The Deputy Registrar WAEC in charge of Sokoto Zone confirmed this to TVC News.
I cannot say that the state is even willing to allow its candidates to partake in the exam. To the best of my knowledge, they have not paid, and it's very late already.
He adds that the Zamfara state government is owing the council exam fees for 3 years. The council confirms that the results of students who sat for exams since 2019 have not been released due to the accumulated debts.
The first time, was it not 3 years ago? They approached us because of the situation of things in this state, and we appreciated it. We registered all the candidates with the hope that the efforts will be made at redeeming the pledge, but nothing came forth. The following year, the same thing. And last year, they pleaded with us, with the help of some dignitaries that are respected in this country, that we should give them another chance, which is like the third chance. And we gave the opportunity. And it's rather unfortunate that after those 3 consecutive opportunities were given, nothing is forthcoming. 1.65 billion naira is not a small money.
But some stakeholders are worried that the non-participation of students in this year's examination and results being held for 3 years may contribute to the insecurity bedeviling the state. 1,607,975 candidates from 20,221 schools across the country registered for this year's West Africa Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination set to begin by Monday 16th. Theophilus Zarafai, TVC News, Gusau.
Outside Nigeria, hundreds of Australians have been forced to evacuate homes as Queensland faces another flooding emergency. Emergency flood alerts were issued for parts of southeast Queensland as the state endures its 6th flooding event since December. Meteorologists have predicted severe weather and heavy rainfall to drench southeast Queensland. More than 500 roads have been cut off as residents move to safer places. Lockyer Creek residents in low-lying areas were urged to self-evacuate, and those whose homes were flooded in February are told to activate their emergency plan. A public shelter was opened at Lowood State High School. The Bureau of Meteorology has warned further heavy rainfall could also lead to life-threatening flash floods and potential landslides. The system will begin easing over the weekend.